AITAH for telling my parents and sister that they deserve what they are getting. I 28 male have to sisters Alexa 28F Jessica 31F. Fake names. And parents mom 49 and dad 52. Growing up we had a pretty normal life, though I could always sense that Jessica was the rebellious one. Of my sisters, she by her teenage years always wanted to argue with mom and dad, normal teen stuff. Well, around about 16 she started really acting out. She tried drugs, alcohol, etc. She even went as far as to steal money from our parents. Okay, so fast forward, once she was around about 19 my parents basically banned her from their house, which was their right, and my younger sister completely supported it. I didn't take sides cause I didn't really care, tbh. What I didn't know for a while if that they went as far as to block her on social media and stop taking phone calls and inviting her to outings and parties, even family get-togethers. Well, Jess found out my mom and dad would do weekly outings with my younger sister and cousin, the daughter of my late aunt, but not my sister. Once again, I need to stress that this was well within their rights. However, my older sister asked my younger sister about it, or more like complained. She basically snapped and told her that the way mom and dad treated her was completely her fault for the way she acted when she was a child. Well, Jess apparently took it to heart and completely turned her life around. She found her husband who loves her and supported her through her recovery and achieving her college degree. She has 2 beautiful kids. She's finally found her passion in life and is all around doing amazing. Well, my mom thought it would be a good idea to reconnect with my sister so that she could be there for her grandkids, and Alexa readily agreed. The problem is my older sister has decided to completely cut my mom, dad, and younger sister out of her life. The only reason I know this stuff is due to the fact she's not so cruel as to completely cut them out of her life. She keeps in contact with me because me and her have always been closer than her and Alexa, who is quite frankly annoying. More than that, she doesn't want our family to ever have to contact her directly, which I agreed with. Well, mom called Jess on FB Messenger since I refused to share her phone number. Well, according to what my mom told me, Jess told her that she didn't have a mother or sister, that her kids already have a grandmother. Well, no, my sister and mother are taking it really hard. My mom asked me to talk to her, which is when I finally let her have it. I told her straight up that distancing themselves from Jess was never a problem. It was their right, but cutting her off for 8 years and pretending she didn't have a daughter, or that she only had one daughter, was trash and kind of crappy. My mom tried to justify it by pointing out the way Jess acted when she was growing up, which was valid, but cutting her off for 8 years, never checking in and never even seeing about her while she was pregnant, or even doing the work to find out that she was pregnant when it was all over social media, was pretty crappy. And making your son have to walk his sister down the aisle when the entire wedding is aware that she has a father who just chose not to. It's pretty crappy, and that Jess was well within her rights to cut crappy people out of her life, just like they cut her out of their own life. Now my dad is mad at me because apparently I just made things worse for my mom. I don't get how telling her the truth was wrong. It's not like Jess is unable to accept the past. Yes, she was terrible growing up and doesn't even deny it, and she also accepts that she didn't get much better during early adulthood. She just doesn't want to revisit that chapter in her life and doesn't want my mother, sister, or father to be a part of it. I feel like that's valid. But now my mom and sister keep calling us cruel for supporting, keeping them away from their grandkids. AITAH.